Perspectives of Jainism. Non-theistic. In this view, there is no single deity. The world is considered to be eternal, without a defined beginning. Possible divinities, such as those found in nature, are not manifestations of a supreme deity, but are independent divinities in their own right. Pananimist. Here, all reality is alive. The universe is seen as a living entity where each being has a soul, more or less complex. Therefore, in Jainism, the greatest sin is to cause harm to any living being. And one must also avoid harming the earth, as well as the souls of water and air. This underpins their commitment to non-violence and their strict vegetarian customs. The liberation. Jains believe that to achieve enlightenment and ultimately liberation, it is essential to practice ethical principles in thought, word, and action. However, the degree of adherence to these principles varies between monks and lay people. Non-violence. Doing no harm to living beings is the fundamental principle and the basis of all other vows. Non-violence is not limited to not killing, but encompasses not directly or indirectly causing harm to other living beings, including thoughts and words. You should not think about harm or say things that might incite others to do so. This principle is based on avoiding actions, karma, that limit the soul's capabilities. The truth. Always tell the truth so that no one is harmed. A person who tells the truth is trustworthy like a mother, venerable like a saint, and loved by all. However, non-violence takes priority. For example, if telling the truth results in violence, it is ethical to remain silent. Do not steal, do not take anything by force. One must be content with what he possesses without desiring the possessions of others, satisfying himself with what he has honestly earned. Exploring or oppressing the weak is equivalent to stealing. Celibacy. Monastic celibacy implies complete abstinence, and this rule applies only to monastics. It should be understood as having control over the mind and senses. According to Jains, we should be celibate in spirit and practice monogamy. Not materialism. Not having attachment to people, places, and material things. Possessing a thing in itself is not materialism, but having an excessive attachment to it. A monk must renounce everything material without thinking about the things renounced, as the first step towards liberation. Lay practitioners should possess material things without attachment, recognizing that all material things are an illusion and constantly changing. What one owns today will be the property of another tomorrow. Higher state. In Jain philosophy, he who overcomes his inner enemies and reaches the higher state is called a victor or conqueror. This highest state is known as siddha, representing the culmination of the spiritual journey.